Craig, there's only one place to start, really. 6 clean sheets in a row, a new club record. You must be very happy with that.
Yeah, delighted. Ultimately, again, I know it goes on a goalkeeper, but if the lads in front of me aren't doing their job, then ultimately it makes it a lot harder for a goalkeeper, and it makes it a lot harder to keep clean sheets. So, yeah, again, it goes down on the goalkeeper, but a lot of credit has to go to the team as a whole.
I think you're really enjoying playing under Paul Warne. Barrow at the weekend, I think, was a fantastic result for everybody, but for the defence, never really looked troubled, and that must give you a lot of pride.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, since the gaffer's come in, he's instilled a real togetherness defensively as a team. We pride ourselves, obviously, on a solid foundation from the back for the forwards. And I think, again, you look at it on Saturday, we don't give many teams opportunities, and we've got a lot of firepower at the top end of the pitch, which only gives us the opportunity to go on and win games comfortably.
What I'm hearing from Paul Warne a lot at the minute, something that he really likes about you is that Craig comes and gets things. Craig comes and gets the ball. Yeah. But that's a big part of your game, isn't it? Coming and claiming crosses, and something that in League Two is very important.
Yeah, obviously you say League Two. League Two is renowned for quite a physical league. A lot of balls in the box, a lot of big target men, and I actually thoroughly enjoy it. When you haven't got a lot of saves to make as well, it's nice to have that side of things to focus on. I also think from a goalkeeper side, I think if you can affect things before they happen at source, it makes it a lot easier than having to make the saves. If you can come and deal with the ball before it gets to a shot or a header, then ultimately your job becomes a little bit easier, and it helps the back line as well.
It really does. We've mentioned Paul Warne, but obviously you've been working with Tom Weal in his second spell at the club now, so you've come across Tom a little bit before. How have you found that working with him this season?
Yeah, obviously it's a bit strange because obviously I worked with Wheeler last season. Obviously the situation was very different to what it is now, but it's good that I know a familiar face, and it's good as well because he knows what's expected from the goalkeepers, so it makes it easier for him to plan sessions during the week and to prep us as goalkeepers ready for match day.
It's a really strong goalkeeping unit, isn't it? Obviously yourself, Connell, who's an experienced keeper, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about Seb Stacy and also Tom Finch. For you as an older keeper now, someone that's got heaps of experience in the game, you must get some joy out of passing that knowledge on to some younger players.
Yeah, definitely. I like the way Seb wants to go and play games. I think you can, as a young lad, especially nowadays, sometimes the easy option is not to go and play games, and I know he's gone there. He's gone to Conference South, am I right thinking?
Yes.
In Worthing, yeah. So for someone that's 18, 19 years of age, to go and play at that level of football is really good for his development. And ultimately, it'll only stand him in good stead because he could easily have stayed here, just trained every single day. But you need to be exposed to what the game is. And it's physical at that level. He'll have a lot to do, and there'll be pressure on him because I think last year they finished just outside the play, or they got beaten in the playoffs. So they'll be expected to be up there again. So yeah, I'm buzzing for him. And obviously Finch has come here. He's come here for the experience as well, and ultimately he'll be trying to get himself into as many opportunities in the matchday squads as he can.
Just looking ahead to Saturday, Craig, Cheltenham Town, what are you expecting the challenges that they'll put at you on Saturday?
Another sort of, it's a bit cliche, but they're all the same in some respects. League Two games, they're physical, anyone could beat anyone, and I think at this early stage there's no set level of what you'd expect someone to be. I think obviously they haven't won a game of football, but obviously when we're doing our bits and bobs and looking into them, they are creating chances. So we've got to make sure that we're at it. Obviously at home, we haven't won here yet in the season, so we want to put that right, and we want to get off the mark and get 3 points.
And just the last one from me, Craig, on the fans. It makes a big difference, particularly for a goalkeeper when they're behind you. I thought at Barrow they were brilliant. Obviously didn't play at Bristol, but they were fantastic there as well. And we've made a good start there, and hopefully that can continue as the season progresses.
Yeah, definitely. I think the numbers we took to Barrow last Saturday was unbelievable. And ultimately, as players on the football pitch, the better we're doing, the more people will want to come and support us because they want to see a winning team. Ultimately, if you're a supporter, you want to see goals, you want to see people winning. So the more times we can do that, the more people come and watch us.
Cheers, Macca. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Craig, we all know that last season wasn't the greatest in this club's history, but the season finished with some draws and the clean sheets. Did you feel even then that things were perhaps changing?
Yeah. feels like such a long time ago last season. It's not even, what's it, a couple of months. I just feel that the manager's done so well in terms of coming here and just making everyone just forget about what had happened in the past, instilled a new life in everybody, a confidence. And I think already, even in the 3 games we've had, I know obviously we got beaten by Bristol, but I thought we gave a really good account of ourselves in that game as well. So it's definitely rubbing off. He demands high standards as well, which is good because it means no one can afford to drop off. But I just think, more than anything, it just feels like a completely different place from the moment like him, Richie, and obviously Weal, Jazz, and the rest of the staff walked in the door. So yeah, fair play, and like I say, already you can see it this season that there's a really good energy and a really good feeling around the group, and that can only bode well for us through the season.
You've played for some top teams, 100 times I think for Portsmouth, 50 for Cheltenham Athletic, possibly more. Are you getting a feeling here again that you're in a good team again, a top team?
Well, if you look at it on paper, you look at our top end of the pitch in particular, you've got players that have never had to drop down to this level to play their football. They've been playing much higher levels. You even take the new signings away. The squad we had last season was more than capable of getting out of League Two. For one reason or another, it didn't happen. Again, I said it before about this feel-good feeling in the group. That is massive because the confidence that it brings for the group week in, week out is brilliant when you've got a 46 game season. And ultimately, this group of players we've got on paper is more than comfortable to compete at the top end of League Two. We are the ones that have got to do it on a match day and make sure that the team you see on paper is the team you see on that green grass.
Wonderful.